Welcome back to Warriors Pregame, presented by FSQ Sports Training in Level Green. You heard from Coach John Ruane, and as promised, we have our player interview here tonight as we get ready for the semifinal with Declan Ochendowski, 6'3", 255-pound senior, right here for the Penn-Trafford Warriors. And Declan, first of all, congratulations for getting here. Thanks for taking some time out.
Thank you. Yeah, of course.
Now, you guys have put in a lot of hard work in the offseason, in camp, this season, practicing, and now the cold weather to get up to this semifinal point. Just kind of talk about the hard work that you put in, and I know the work isn't done, but just to get to the semifinals, I'm sure you guys have to be proud of that.
Yeah, definitely. The work's not done, though. I mean, it's been a grind at this point. You know, we've been here since March, February. I mean, with the lifts, and now we were 6 days a week, and it's been here a whole lot of the time. I'm here more than my own house, honestly, and it's been a grind, and I'm proud of where we're at.
Well, you guys have so much success up front. I mean, when you look at this Penn-Trafford team, you have to start with you guys, the offensive line. What makes this unit so good? What really has been the key to your guys' success up front?
I mean, I think just our work ethic and practice day in and day out. I mean, we got a good group of guys. We're a close group. I mean, we're like our own little family inside the family. You know, I just think we're very mental team. Like we focus a lot on details, and it makes us good up front because we have that work ethic in practice to get the little things right.
Well, yeah, a lot of people talk about your size overall, which is great, but how important is it that I'm sure you have a lot of continuity and you can make checks and reads and everything and make those calls up front? How important is that?
Definitely a huge part because we can check in and out of plays, and we're just smart up front, which makes it, I'm sure, a lot easier for our skill guys.
So anytime we interview Cade Yakimelli or Carter Green, they want to talk about you guys up front, and for good reason. But I want to ask you guys have played together since kindergarten, you three. So what's it like playing with them? And talk about the relationship.
I mean, those are my brothers. I mean, we've been playing since kindergarten. I was 5 years old. I mean, love those guys. I mean, it's definitely like a little family we got going on. I mean, 13 years together playing all the way up through midgets. It's very nice. I love being out there with them on Fridays going to war. It's just awesome.
And I know you still have a lot more football to play, but you did play your final game at Warrior Stadium with those guys and the rest of your teammates. How emotional was that?
It was different. I definitely got a little emotional. We were standing there over on the sidelines in the fourth quarter, me, Cade, and Carter, looking up at the student section, looking around on the field, and just being like taking it all in, taking the moment in for our last game at home. It's definitely a weird feeling, though.
Well, I ask about what you guys have done offensively, but defensively, you also start on the defensive line, and you guys have been solid all season long. What has the key been to your success on defense this year, do you think?
I think just our coaching up front and our game plans defensively. We just do a good job of executing and playing physical.
What's it like playing for Coach Tarabrella? I know he's a fan favorite with the guys, right?
I love him. He's the best. I love his tough love mentality, and I think it brings out the best in me and just how good of a guy he is, I guess. Great on and off the field, man.
Well, let's turn our attention to Pine-Richland, obviously a team that you lost to last year in the semifinal. I know it's a different team for them. It's a different team for you. But do you come into this game with a little chip on your shoulder knowing that they ended your season last year?
I mean, I say yes and no. I mean, like you said, it's a whole different team, whole different ball game. I mean, I'm thinking about it as a different game. But, I mean, yes, I got a little chip on my shoulder because I'm a little salty still, a little upset. But I think that's motivation going forward.
Pine-Richland, I mentioned, ended the season last year, but when you look at them as compared to last year's team, I mean, do you see similarities at all? Because I know they have a new head coach as well.
I mean, they're definitely a lot of the same schemes, some of the same guys in there, but I mean, they're definitely big and physical like they were last year, and I'm looking forward to it.
Is there anything that Pine-Richland does up front that you guys have to be ready for that you've seen on film on both sides of the ball, really?
I think they're just definitely the most well-rounded unit up front on both sides of the ball. They're both big, physical, and athletic, kind of just like us, and should be a good game in the trenches.
Good battle for sure. What ultimately do you think you guys need to do to have success then in the trenches?
I think physicality. It's going to be a big part of it, and not making mental mistakes. And just winning the game up front, not missing blocks, and not getting out physical.
Now, in terms of, and I know you're still focusing on the team right now, but in terms of you playing at the next level, is that something you'd still like to do? I know you had a Dartmouth offer before the season. What are you kind of evaluating right now for colleges?
Yeah, definitely. I still want to play in college. It's just I'm kind of focused on winning the whips right now, and then I think I've heard from a lot of schools they want to see my end of the year senior film, and just I'm going to take it from there. I'm definitely not rushing a decision or anything.
Now, I know you don't want to, get too far ahead, but if you win this game, you get to play for a WPIAL championship at Hines. I know you have to concentrate on Pine-Richland, but, what would it mean to you to be able to represent Penn-Trafford in a game like that?
I mean, it'd be crazy. That's it's been one of my dreams growing up since I was a little kid and hearing about playing at Hines, and obviously my love for the Steelers from being from Pittsburgh. It'd be a crazy atmosphere, and it'd be crazy to bring it home for the community.
What did you think about the game on Sunday?
I was a little upset.
Pretty crazy, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
Jeez.
It was a little hard to watch.
I don't think either team wanted to win it, and
No.
neither team did they?
No.
Declan, thank you so much. I want to ask you, too, what does it mean to be, a Penn-Trafford Warrior? I know you guys just get so much support from the community at your home games, and I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people here tonight as well at Gateway. What is it like just having that support and kind of everybody being a family?
It's awesome, honestly. I mean, there's my boys up in the student section. I love the love we get from the community. It's like I remember being in the community, not on the team, and just like how much the football team means to everyone. It's just a great environment to play in and a great environment to live in.
Well, I know, and you're setting the tone for guys that are kids right now. They come out and watch you guys, and they're going to be doing some big things in the future, and you guys set the tone for that right now and keep that tradition going. Declan, thank you so much for taking the time, man. I appreciate it. That is Declan Ochendowski. Wish him best of luck against the Pine-Richland Rams here tonight. Warriors pregame will continue here on the Westmoreland Sports Network as we roll on towards kickoff.